Okay, so Manoj, we want a very brief introduction for your mock interview of MTech Rural Technology IIT Guwahati. We want very brief introduction in which you tell us that why you want to join this particular department, MTech Rural Technology Department IIT Guwahati, why you want to join it, and what would you like to do once you join this department. These two things we want very clearly, right?
Yes, sir. First, I'll tell about myself. My name is Manoj. I'm from Ganeshwadi, that is in Maharashtra. Regarding my family, my father is teacher and mother manages house. Regarding the specific question, like why I want to join this department, the reason is because, as mentioned in SOP, I lived in my village for 6-7 years in childhood. Then in my taluka, Pandharpur, for 7 years around. And then for graduation in Pune, which is a metro city in Maharashtra, for 3-4 years. In this whole experience, I thought that I'm having good opportunities to work in my village. And with this thought, when I see towards my village, that what can I do and how can I have a better livelihood or income by living in my own village. Actually, I'm having a good background of mechanical engineering. I have done diploma as well as engineering, but I feel there is a little gap that how can I apply with this background to the actual real life problems in the rural area. So I want to fill this gap by learning the specific problems. And also, like I'm living from last 11 years in city only. I also want to understand what are the problems that are to be focused when I'm shifting back to my village.
Manoj, tell me which area would you like to contribute?
Like my basic idea on my mind is in my village, what problem I see is many youngsters like me are forced to migrate towards metro cities, like in MIDC area for jobs. And parallelly, as our area is a little drought area, we cannot completely depend on the agriculture. So with these two, I think that we are having uncultivated land as well as youngsters also. Like how can I use this uncultivated land for self-employment, like for myself also and for my friends also. So in that, I think one of the alternative available is can we use this land for solar energy? Can we utilize this and pump this electricity into grid and have one parallel income or source of parallel income in the village? That is one thought on my mind. And second, like what are the other opportunities that can be explored for the using this cultivated land? That is my motto. Like
क्या लगा तुम्हारे क्या दिमाग में आया फिर? What you would like to do?
This is one idea that is right now I'm thinking about. What is the feasibility of purchasing solar panel and utilizing in cultivated area? Because the general idea I have is the cost will be very high and ROI will be huge if I want to convert it in, use it in my village. So is there any subsidy that can help me or the feasibility? I'm just thinking about this now. Using solar panels in the uncultivated
areas. You would like to work on solar panel? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I want to use on the solar
any other source of energy, renewable energy you would like to work on?
I studied a little about biogas in my diploma during my diploma. That can we use this agricultural waste, that husks and this.
Biogas का chemical formula क्या होता है मनोज? What is biogas?
Not sir, I'm not sure about this.
Have you heard about gobar gas? Gobar gas, cow dung, gobar.
Yeah, I know that we can use this cow dung also to make biogas and waste meal as well as plant waste, but specifically not for biogas formula or gobar gas.
Okay. Over to you, Mr. Gulizar.
Okay, so Manoj, which area you belong to in Maharashtra?
Solapur district.
Okay,
yes,
so Manoj,
yes, sir.
This area of Maharashtra, as you know, is a kind of rainfall shortage area.
Yes,
right?
Yes. Yeah.
So what do you think? See, there is a huge land over there in that particular area, plain area, and since rainwater is not sufficiently available, so instead of converting that uncultivated land into some kind of projects that you are mentioning, don't you think you have other solutions also? You have the examples, for example, over here, Anna Hazare case, which is also in the similar kind of climatic conditions, somewhere around that area, maybe 100 kilometers within that radius, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
what plans do you think could be possible other than solar? See, solar areas is if it is an infertile land or that area, that can be utilized, right? But if you are having a land which could be cultivated, could be converted in cultivated form, then that is better to convert it into that form. So we need to look for those options which can be utilized over there. Do you have any idea to convert this uncultivated land into the form where it can be cultivated?
Sir, in last 3-4 years, there is like trend something, or there is good subsidy given for this making a small pond in the agriculture in their own that farm, that they can have a little pond, we can say half acres, and they can store water there. That can be from rain, or that can be from canal. But actually, to specifically my village, there is no nearby canal for that arrangement. But to our taluka, near from taluka, there is one canal going. So many are looking for this alternative, like having a pond of half acre around in their farm, storing water in it, and on the basis of that water having at least one crop in a year, not 2-3, but at least one crop in a year. That is one alternative. That if the land is actually good for cultivation, we can have this option also, that can be converted.
My question is, how, as an engineer who is aspiring to join this course,
Yes,
can contribute in this sector? And I think in your SOP somewhere you also mentioned about you have done kind of you have participated in agro challenge also.
yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
So point is that instead of like working on the solar, see, as of now, again the same situation will arise. That land may be belonging to someone, and he may be putting up that farm over there, solar farm over there. Cost will be too huge. Again, same situation. It is not feasible. So that means it is not so easy. So instead, that land could be used by intervention of some technologies, so that we can somehow make it fertile or something that way. So that is that not possible?
Yes, sir. The important problem to be addressed here is water management. Like, how can we give water to the farmer at that location? So that one solution that I think is this pond or this we can have like this. Other than this, actually, I don't have clear idea about this which crops to be cultivated. But I have a little idea that there are some crops that
what you did in your agro, what were the ideas proposed by you in that agro challenge competition that you mentioned?
Actually, I was general secretary of my college. I was the organizing one of the organizing committee that we organized that event. I was technical participant on that. I was organizing them in that.
Okay, you were organizers, but some ideas must have been generated in that particular.
Yeah, there were many ideas. Like this event was really huge event, 4 days event. The many ideas were focusing on this seed sowing.
One last question from my side. One last question, Manoj, from my side.
Yes.
So, have you seen any kind of solar PV cells or solar kind of these structures which are already being installed in your area where you think that land is uncultivated?
Yeah, I have seen. There is one Tata project. I don't know how in detail. I think the farm is around 1 acre, and they have sponsored this. Tata and one other company is there. They have sponsored this, and they are pumping it to MSC.
Again, that is the involvement of a private sector, and you need a good amount of investment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that in any case anyone can do, and right now they are doing already. What is the contribution that you want to make in this sector also?
My contribution is this, that actually these are actually very large lands that are being utilized. There are other plants, like if we are having solar plants. I'm not saying just to focus on like making solar PV cells and pump it to that's 2-3 acres. If we're having small plants, we are having this option also, solar PV pumps also. That for our own farm, if we are having our own electricity, that too also will be helpful. And
okay,
there is subsidy given to this.
Charles sir can proceed ahead if there is any question.
Manoj, can you tell us something about the solar collectors?
Yeah, solar collectors means solar thermal collectors, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, solar collectors, like basically the aim of solar collectors is collecting solar heat.
Just tell
Solar
us
heat.
some quickly about the different types of collector.
Flat plate collector, there can be parabolic collector,
Mhm.
line collector, point
Mhm.
collector. There can be these many types of
So
collector.
which one is more efficient? What type of temperature? Like suppose you are circulating water, you are heating water. So what temperature? Like suppose if you want to boil it, like you want to you produce some steam. So which type of collector we need to use?
Uh, Flat plate is used for not these applications like boiling. We can have concentrating type of collectors for these applications, because in flat plate, actually I have seen flat plate collectors in my college that cannot give boiling temperature up to boiling the water this
Mhm.
much. We can use
Yes.
concentrating type there, like line concentrating type. There is parabolic profile, and where we can concentrate it to have higher heat energy at one
Okay.
place.
Okay, my last question is to Manoj. You mentioned something about you in your diploma project. You optimized some kind of heating processes
Yes.
in making the lac bangles. So tell us quickly about that. What work actually you did in that?
Actually, sir, for making lac bangles, there are three ingredients: lal mati, that is soil; ranza, that is kind of adhesive; and lak. That one. These are three ingredients.
Mhm.
At the start of the process, we just want a thorough mixture of these three ingredients, and the process is usually heated up to 180 to 200 degrees Celsius
Fine,
and
fine.
stir it.
What work you did in that? Like
Yes,
how?
and stir it, heat it and stir it. That's the process. They were doing it with the wood and hand. What we did is we made a system that is having worm and worm wheel arrangement at the top that can stir it, and we were given a resistance heating coil for this system. Okay, so we did mixing process also automatic mechanical automation, and also heating process, and we have also given a thermostat to control the temperature around this. And actually, this system after completion for experimentation we given to local manufacturer who actually does it, and it works fine actually.
Hmm. Okay.
It cannot compete economically with wood. Actually, electricity cost is little huge, but it is giving advantage of productivity.
I
Like
think
it
that like if a person is producing those kind of things in a large scale,
yes,
then I think it can be mechanized. Otherwise, but suppose if there is a local production, okay, so
yes.
then like you carried out any kind of cost analysis?
Yes, sir. For the specifically post analysis only we have given that, and actually that works fine. We didn't give it to industry. We have given to a specific one manufacturer, one family actually.
Mm.
That works fine. Actually, 4 more systems like that were demanded by them before COVID, but actually that process didn't continue in this COVID time due to.
Okay. Okay. My last question, Manoj. You
Yes.
mentioned something about initially the solar panel. How you can further improve the efficiency of a solar panel, like if, based on the present results?
Usually, the topic that is being discussed in solar panels is like perovskite materials, like having a thin layer of perovskite materials. It is actually these solar collectors that we have, that maximum has efficiency up to 14 to 15%. But in the lab, perovskite materials are having 21 to 22% efficiency.
Mhm.
But the drawback with perovskite is it is lab manufactured, and it is not that much robust like the ones PV cells we are having. So and also this thin layer that is applied on the material, we need to have another material construction, that is backing material to it. That is some disadvantages. But in terms of efficiency, like what can be alternative, the perovskite material is the one alternative that we can think of.
Okay. Yes, sir. I think we can give feedback.
Okay, Manoj, then prepare well. Just fix up one domain in research proposal and prepare well for that.
Yes, sir.
They will be interested in only two things: what you would like to do and why you want this particular department, rural technology. Be very, very clear. Read your research proposal again and again and prepare well on that line. Fine?
Okay, sir.
Okay, Manoj, thank you.
Anything about specifics, sir? Introduction and project?
Everything is okay, but
Yes.
you need to be very clear in these two answers. You are looking like general in your answers. Right? When I asked you that why you want to do this project and with this department, you need to be very clear why you want this department and what would you like to do in this department. Solar है तो उसमें और clear होना चाहिए तुम्हें.
Yes. When you are
Sir, मैं
talking
solar में काम करना चाहता हूँ, that is no answer.
when you are
What work
mentioning
they are doing in solar, and as you mechanical engineer, मेरे को technical term चाहिए ना यार.
जी.
तो generic नहीं चाहिए, मेरे को technical term चाहिए, मेरे को करना क्या है सर इसमें. That is what I want. Data, something technical term. There is where you are lacking as of now. Right, Manoj? So work on that.
Yes. Vishal sir, you were saying something?
Actually, you're mentioning about the solar panel keys. With that, we can uh, put those kind of solar panel arrangement in your area. You're talking about that. That's fine. But what Vijender sir has mentioned, work on that key. You need to very clear about that key. If there is a solar panel, how you can further optimize it, how you can further improve it performance. Okay, installing a solar panel, that is in mind of government also. The people are installing solar panel, like already there are solar panels installed in different agricultural farms, you will find. Okay, but how you can improve their performance? Okay, how, what in your mind, like how you can further harness more effectively, we can harness the solar energy. Okay, that area you can work to be much more specific about the research interest. Okay, and if you can mention about the solution, that is fine, that is more good.
Okay, so Manoj, finally, let me just wrap it up. Okay, so just see, be like you mentioned about uncultivated land, right? So if you are proposing some solution, just go through all the related details. Why, whether this is suitable or not, why you are just thinking of that, economically feasible or not. Just look into all those points, okay?
Yes.
Right? So go in detail, and I think then it will be okay.